Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? So, I'm gonna show you this build, and I'm not the first one to come up with it, but it's still an amazing build, and I have to make a video for it because this is the build of degeneracy. It brings me back to an era of no regulation on PoE, like when you could stack hundreds of headhunter stacks and play as a giant foot. That's the kind of feeling I get from this. You just have no limit on it. It's absolutely perfect. You destroy the game like even with 99% nerf, this build will still perform good enough to clean the whole game. As a matter of fact, if you watch till the end of the video, I have some footage of me killing the last boss with basically no damage mechanic. I removed all the scaling of damage, and I still managed to kill the boss. So yeah, it's pretty indecent. Also, as you can see, with a few changes, you can make something even more outrageous. Take a look. Yeah, looks pretty fun, right? So keep an eye out for the next build. Now, as you might already know, I have a very strict no BS policy. So here is what the build looks like in town. As you can see, there is still a decent amount of projectile, but it's nothing like what you saw in the footage before. So in order to achieve this very huge amount of projectile, you need to rely massively on the roguelike element of the game. So first what you need is a +2 additional projectile uh, from the skill, and that will go towards the base amount of projectile, which will then get multiplied by a lot of stuff, including another part of the roguelike element, which gives you 100% additional projectile. And this is the way you get it, basically. So you might be wondering, is it really useful to do that? Well, does it has to be? I mean, look at the skill, look at the way it looks and how it fans out. It's just so satisfying. I can't get enough of it. Now, let me talk a little bit about the core mechanic behind the build. This is a combo of holy water and written promises. So let me explain. Holy water will transform your potion into a massive generator of conviction, which is energy shield from PoE or ward from last epoch. It's actually much closer to ward because it decays over time. And once you have a huge amount of conviction, then written promises will take a certain amount of it, here 27%, and transform it into base damage for your spells. So when you get millions of conviction, then you can get millions of base damage for your spell. So it doesn't only work with the Veil of Quills, it works with any spell. You can make it use the same combo to enable any spells in the game, right? Now, what's interesting is how you scale your holy water. How do you make the potion gives you such large amount of conviction? Here, take a look. We get almost 7 million once I procall my potion, right? So what we want to do is enable the potion, and the potion gives you HP based on how much HP you already have. And that means that you want a large pool of HP. That's why I have so much HP, even though I get millions of conviction, right? And that's about it, really. It's all about increasing the base amount of life given back by your potion. So I have a little issue with my Bless Corner where I cannot get any more gear. But I'm still gonna give you what I think is the best in slot, and you'll see it's very simple. On the weapon, plague damage. On the first ring, 3 chance would be way better. Helmet chance doesn't help at all. Base damage is still the best on the second ring. And for every other piece, it's all about HP. If you can get full HP on the cap, the helmet, yeah, get full HP. Otherwise, fizz resistance and HP is also good. If you can get full HP on the chest, get it. Full HP on the shoulder, get it. On the bracers, but it says bracers, but it looks more like a belt. Um, Cooldown speed is very good because, as I told you, we have a small cooldown on the Veil of Quill, and that is actually very good. full HP on the pants, and I know it exists. Move speed and life instead of elemental resistance would be better because we really don't care about resistance on this build. We have so much HP through the conviction mechanic that having resistance is useless. Then obviously we want to get plus life on the accessory, and if you can get some HP on the glove somehow, get HP and reduce mana cost. That is very useful for getting the power up that I will get into a little bit later. So the tree is very important because it's gonna help us scale the holy water a lot. So you don't only get life from the gear, you also get life from the tree. So you get life on the right side here. Then you get potion life percentage regen, which basically increase the amount of life you get from your potion, right? Then you get additional potion. Then you get second wind, which is absolutely useless because you never die. Then you get HP again. Then you're gonna get some more life percent regen on the potion, some more additional potion, and some more HP and some more HP. So a lot of HP in the tree, right? But it's not the only thing. You're also gonna get conviction. You're gonna get additional conviction gain, and you're also gonna get conviction decay resistance. So you have these 2 points over there that are working for it. Then you're gonna go on the left side. Then you're gonna get another 25% conviction gain here. And at the bottom, you also get 15% decay resistance. So all of that is about, getting you more conviction and keeping it as long as possible. Now, you also grab some cooldown, which is pretty useful. Again, we have a cooldown on Quill. Then for the rest, it's all about what you prefer. But on my side, I prefer to get some coins because it helps me with the roguelike mechanic, and also I can reroll when I get a relic. I can reroll a lot of time in order to get the right relic. And then I pick up some bonus gear because, as you saw, I have an issue with my blessed corner, which means getting gear during my run is the only way I can swap gear. So that's the only reason this is picked. Then HP, Red Portal, Blessing, Vanish, the usual suspect, right? The damage, all the damage going down, base damage, some crit chance, crit damage, and yeah, that's about it for the tree. Really, the most important part is getting some HP for the potion, increasing the potion effect, and then getting more conviction and conviction retention or decay resistance. Now a little bit more about my relics. I'm only using the Feather Dagger, and I have excluded the Mark of the Vulture, even though I leveled it up, like you can see, because the Mark of the Vulture actually is useless. The damage that you proc from it is not based on the damage of the Veils of Quill, which means this doesn't get scaled by Holy Water plus Written Promises combo. So all you get is a little bit of damage that will then get scaled by the plague damage, and if you crit, then the crit damage. And that's about it. So on bosses, I would do 1 billion of damage per tick with Veil of Quill, and then 10 million damage with a Mark of Vulture. So it's utterly useless, right? You cannot, as far as the game is right now, you cannot rely on it. It's just a waste of space on your relic slot. So that's about it. Now for the rest of the relic, I'm using this combo of Shadow Dash that consume your HP, and also I have a very good roll on the Wheel of Death for this build, so that's another reason why it's in. With Martyr, which gives you more conviction based on how much life you are missing. So if I start dashing around and start losing some HP, then you're gonna see I'm getting to low life, and when I'm almost dead, you see I don't die because you cannot die using the Wheel of Death. So the name is kind of comical, right? And now you look at the closed body. This is 500k conviction from closed body. And well, when you can spam it, then you get a lot of conviction from it. That means that I don't have to rely on my potion in order to get some conviction. Now the issue is, look at how much life on kill I have, right? It's everywhere. I have life on skill, and this make it so every time I kill a monster, I get back 50% of my total HP, and that's an issue because I cannot stay low HP. So for the moment, this combo doesn't work. But as soon as the crafting system comes in, I hope I will be able to reroll the life on kill and then enable this low life interaction, right? Then I also use the Memorial Candle, and this is absolutely useless. It's only here because it has a good plague damage roll, and because, well, I need Judgment on the boss in order to prep all my, to get the most damage number, the biggest damage number, right? So that's why it's in. It's easier to just hug the Judgment and then forget about it because it's gonna stay there forever, right? So that's the reason why it's in, but you can absolutely replace it by some of these. Two of these will be way better than the Memorial Candle. And for the rest of the relics, obviously that's where the projectile comes from, right? It's additional skill projectile amount. So it's there on a lot of relics. Yeah, that's about it, guys. All I'm getting on support is additional damage against blighted enemy, because when you hit an enemy with plague damage, you have a 100% chance of blighting them. So this relic will be always enabled. And sometimes, if you don't one-shot bosses, I don't know how, they will get withered, and then the double damage will be enabled. So, it's pretty good. So I have some of these relics for damage, and I have these relics for the amount of projectile. And if you wanna go full projectile, then go full projectile. If you think you have enough projectile, then you add more of these. So, that's about it. They're just a little bit annoying to get, but as you can see, I got a decent amount of them, and it's working very well. If you use some 2-slot like me, try to go for crit damage, right? Or plague damage if you cannot get something else. But yeah, that's about it. Get some of these relic for support, and you'll be good to go. And finally, the Constellation map. So as you can see, I have 44 points, and the wiki says I should have 52. So I don't know where to get them. I've searched on every act and every difficulty, and I cannot find them. So if you do know where they are, please let me know. Now, that being said, let's just get straight into it. I am maxing out, obviously, the middle one first, then the power orb, then the agility orb, then this one, look like a horse, the Julu Party. And when this one is maxed out, then I am maxing out this one, and that's about it. That's the 4 constellation that I'm maxing out. Then I'm just gonna put 1 point here to get 30% HP. I'm gonna put 5 points here in order to get +2 additional max power orb. Then I'm gonna grab some points over here in order to grab some conviction gain. Then I'm gonna grab the center here, not taking the AoE. This is just because this mechanic of vacuuming the loot is so good. I cannot put that on every build. So there we go. That's why it's in. Then I'm gonna grab some plague damage, 4 point on this constellation. And the last 4 points, I'm gonna go and grab the crit damage and the crit damage per agility orb. And the last point is gonna go at the bottom over here on spell damage. Now, if I had more points, I would max this out. And then I would also grab some other point over here if I had enough points, right? So I would go for the gold basically. Finish this constellation, then grab the gold. If I had the 8th last point that I'm missing. And that's gonna be it, guys. I hope you had a great time watching this. I hope you also have a great time playing it, because the build is amazing. It's really fun. Now, if you want to see it, I'm leaving you with the footage of me killing the last boss on Oblivion without using any conviction. So all the insane damage number that you can reach with this build, I'm not doing any of that. I'm just using the minimum damage as if I didn't have Holy Water or Written Promises. And well, I'm just gonna leave you guys with the results, and yeah, see you in the next one, guys. Can I kill it? It does work. I'm getting conviction from the mana configure that I use. Damn it. But it's not a lot. It's 2 FPS. What the f is going on? Eh? And there we go. That was no conviction, except I got conviction because of mana usage. Oh well. So you can do it without actually popping your close body or any potion. It's still so strong. This build is amazing.